Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is M.Diva I am from Group 1. So today I will present the PPT of fourth meeting. Okay, the first is vocabulary. First, odd, which means bilangan ganjil in Indonesian. It's a natural number that it's not divisible by 2. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. Next, even, which means bilangan genap in Indonesian is a natural number that is divisible by 2 or a multiple of. The even number pattern is 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. Next is absolute value, which mean nilai mutlak in Indonesian is a distance between certain numbers on a real number line. Because of the distance, the value is always positive. So the absolute value is a value that is always positive. For example, the absolute value of the number -5 is 5. Next is round up, which mean pembulatan ke atas in Indonesian. Is the number behind is more than 5. For example, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then the number approach will increase by 1. Example, 3.459 is rounded up to 3.460. Okay. Next is round down, which means pembulatan ke bawah in Indonesian is a number behind less than 5. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the number that is average will not change. Example, 2.351 is rounded down to 2.350. Next is bisector, which means garis bagi in Indonesian is a line that passes through a corner and divides that corner into two equal angles. Next, centroid, which means titik pusat in Indonesian is the center point of an object. Next is a median, which means nilai tengah in Indonesian is a middle value in a data set that has been sorted in order. Next is finite, which means terbatas atau berhingga in Indonesian is a set that has boundaries. There is a left limit and a right limit. Example, k equals to 4, 1, 3, 8, 9. Next is infinite, which means tak terbatas or tak terhingga in Indonesian is something that has no limit or end. Infinity is often denoted by the symbol. So the next is video. The question is create a graph of the linear equation of 5x plus 2y equals to 20. Solution is the solution is I will add min 5 negative 5 of both segments, so it will be 2y equals to 20 minus 5x. And then I add multiple half of both segment 2, so it will be y equals to 10 means 5x per 2. And here I need auxiliary points to make it. So x equals to null, it will be y equals to 10 minus 5 per 2 multiplied by 0. So it will be y equals to 10. So xy is 0 and 10. Next is x is 2. So it will be y equals to 10 minus 5 per 2 times 2. So it will be y equals to 5. Xy is 2 and 5. Next is x equals to 4. Y equals to 10 minus 5 per 2 times 4. So it will be y equals to 0. Xy is 4 and 0. So at here is the the graphic. So next, example 1. The question is the larger of two numbers is equals to 14, more than 3 times the smaller number. Find the smaller number if their difference is 38. So the solution is, for the example, let the smaller number equals to n. So it will be larger number equals to 4 more than 3x 3 times number smaller number, sorry. uh, so it will be 3 times smaller number plus 14 is 3n plus 14. From the question, their difference is 38. So larger number minus small number is 38. So the largest number is 50, and the smallest number is 12. Sorry. Substituting our variable gives us 3n plus 14 minus equals to minus n equals to 38. Simply 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 simplifying and solving for n, we get 2n plus 14 equals to 38. 2n equals to 24 and equals to 12. Therefore, the smallest number is 12 and the larger number is 3 times 12 plus 14 is 50. Okay, the next is example 4. The question is, Sandy is 4 times as old as Robbie is now. In 10 years, Sandy will be 6 years older than Robbie. How old are they now? The solution is, for example, Robbie's age is X. Sandy's age is 4X Robbie's age. So Sandy's age is 4X. In 10 years means that will be at 10 to order of their age. So we ought to state what their age will be. So Robbie's age is x plus 10 and Sandy's age is 4x plus 10. Okay, Sandy will be 6 years old than Robbie. We should now translate the second sentence using this future age and substitute the future variables. Sandy's age equals to Robbie age plus 6. So for x plus 10 equals to x plus 10 plus 6. So it will be 4x plus 10 equals to x plus 16. Okay. Uh, then we substitute, substitute substitute again. So it will be 3x equals to 6. X is 2. Sandy age equals to 4 times Robbie's age. So it will be 4 times 2 is age. Therefore, Robbie's current age is 2 and Sandy's current age is 8. So next is the example 5. Jessica is 27 years old and Melissa is 21 years old. How many years ago was Jessica twice as old as Melissa? The solution is let n equals to the number of years in the past. Therefore, n years ago. Jessica is 27 mean n years old. Melissa is 21 minus n years old. Jessica age 2 times Melissa age. So we need substituting the past age. We get the equation for the problem. 27 min n is equals to 2 times 21 minus n. So it will be 27 min n equals to 42 minus 2n. N equals to 15 years ago. To check, we have to compute the girl's age 15 years ago. Jessica was 27 minus 15 is 12 years old. And Melissa was 21 minus 15 is 6 years old. So Jessica is twice as old as Melissa 15 years ago. Okay. Next is two cars are traveling on the same highway toward each other from towns that are 150 miles apart. One car is traveling at 60 60 mil per hour, while the other is traveling at 50 mil per hour. If they started at the same time, how much time to the nearest minutes will have passed at the moment when they pass each other? So the solution is social distance equals to distance traveled by faster car plus distance traveled by slower car. Let t is time traveled by both car. So using the relationship distance is rates times time for each car or model becomes 150 equals to 60t plus 50t. 150 equals to 110t. So t is 150 per 110. So it will be 1.36336 because the question is uh, the question is because the question is asked for nearest 10, so it will be round up because is 6, so it will be round up, so it will be 1.37. The problem asks the answer, so we need to convert to minutes. So 1.37 times 60 is 82.2 minutes. The answer is 1 hour and 22 minutes and sorry. The answer is 1 hour and 22.2 minutes or 1 hour and 22 minutes because it's round up. Okay. Um, Maybe it's all. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.